Hopefully it's on focus because I can't tell because the viewfinder is a little far away. But anyway, so hi everybody. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For the ones that are new, hi, my name is Diana and you're very welcome to check out my channel, and if you end up liking it, then go ahead and subscribe. Alright, so yeah, I haven't been really filming because first, like, I was taking some time off because, you know, my grandpa passed away like last month. Yeah, it was like last month, somewhere around there, but it's been like a month and a half already since he passed away, and so I ended up taking like a few weeks off from filming and trying to get myself back together, trying to get motivated and stuff. Yeah, like I'm still trying, even though like sometimes, like, I don't know, it just feels weird not having my grandpa anymore. So like I am still like in the process of accepting that, you know, he's not here anymore and he is up there protecting all of us. And then also I forgot my charger for my camera at my parents' house, and since, you know, we live in two different cities, I live like in Dallas and they live like over there in Houston. But yeah, anyway, so I'm back, and today's video I am gonna just, I guess, talk about my experience on having a cat. I did make a video about my experience with having a bunny, so this time is with a cat because I do own a cat now, and let's say it's a bit more, not hard, it's like more than the bunny. Like I have to do a lot more with the cat than the bunny because the bunny isn't really like that destructible, and the cat, it's a little bit, you know, kind of a little more destructible, as you can say. But you know, I love cats now, unlike before, because before I didn't like cats, and also, like, you know, I'm allergic to cats, but all that is, you know, handled. Let me like explain why I hated cats before. So whenever I was younger, I tried to get one of the kittens, because like back at my parents' home, basically my childhood home, back then whenever I was little, I was probably like around 6 or 7, I don't remember, but I remember I grabbed one of the kittens and the mama attacked me because I grabbed one of her kittens, and then actually like one of the kittens actually did, like, you know, kind of scratch me. And yeah, after that I just hated cats. I was really scared of cats. I just didn't like them at all. Fast forward, I guess like, when was it, last year or the year before? The year before, like it was 2019. Yeah, in 2019, yeah, the year before last year, Omar rescued a black kitten. It was like at his job. Like I guess the employees and him, like they all I guess like found the kitten. They basically found him in an area where it was like, you know, a dangerous area for a kitten to be in. It's a she, not he, but like they took her out because I think did I say he? I don't remember, but it's a she. So they took her out, and nobody wanted the kitten, so Omar, you know, decided to keep it. He's like, all right, well, I guess I'll find a home for it. And the kitten was so cute. It was like black, and like it looked so scared, and we don't even know like where the mom was because that kitten was like the only one there. It was like in a machine, so like if they would have turned on the machine, then the cat would have, yeah. We were trying to find a home for it, and so like, you know, the first thing that came up to my mind was, you know, my parents. Probably my parents would, you know, like a cat. You know, I called my mom like, hey, you want a kitten? My mom was like, no. So I was like, I know my mom always says no to everything, so I asked my dad. I mean, my parents, they live together and stuff, but still, like, my dad, I know he loves animals and he'll welcome any animal into like the house, and my mom really like hates that. But yeah, like my dad is an animal lover. Just, I guess that's where I got it from, because I do love animals. So I call my dad because he was at work, and I'm like, hey dad, do you want a kitten? And he goes, what color is it? And I'm like, it's black, it's really pretty. And so I sent him pictures and stuff, and he immediately said yes. And so I called my mom back, and I'm like, guess what dad said? And she goes, oh, I already know. Like, I know that dude can't say no at all for anything. Like, he can't say no to animals. But yeah, like, my parents ended up keeping the black kitten. I was still kind of afraid to touch it. I started to pet the kitten. Like, I was like scared to pet the cat, but I started petting the cat, like, you know, slowly. And then like she let herself get petted, and she wasn't like aggressive or anything. And that's whenever I let go of my fear. After that, my mom ended up liking the cat, that she ended up welcoming more cats into her home. She now has like 12 cats, and they're all like outside cats. Like, she only has one indoor cat because she doesn't really like having animals inside the house. Since there has been like stray cats around the house, my mom decided to just feed them and care for them, and she already got them all spayed and neutered now, so they won't, you know, have any more, you know, cats, because they kept having kittens. That's whenever we got him. He was so tiny and really cute. At first we wanted this other one, which I will show a picture here, but my brother ended up wanting her. It is a girl. Her name is Luna, and that's like my little brother's cat. Well, he's not so little because he's like already 18, but he wanted her because, you know, she was really cute. And then there was another white one, but that one was already taken. My mom was just caring for them because they were still a little young. They weren't really ready to go home yet. By the time I got Garfield, they were already ready to go home. But yeah, and the only one left was Garfield. I don't know, like, I fell in love with the kittens, and I was like, you know what, like, I really want one. I don't know, I'm really impulsive whenever it comes to getting pets. I just get them without knowing the cost. But either way, like, I would do anything to keep, you know, a pet. Like, if someone told me if I jump off the cliff and they'll give me, like, you know, free cat food, then I'll do it. But but yeah, so we got the kitten, we got all the supplies and everything, which kind of cost us like at least like $200 to get, like, you know, everything, whatever the kitten needs. And then also, like, we made an appointment to the vet so we can take him in for shots. So we did all that. The vet bill was, yeah, really expensive, but, you know, it was like whatever. You know, money always comes and goes, so, like, you know, it didn't really matter. Probably like a few weeks later, like, he ended up getting a broken leg. We don't know how his leg broke. Yeah, whenever he broke his leg, we ended up taking him to the 24-hour animal hospital, and it was expensive. Yeah, like, it was really pricey. Like, we paid, I think we paid like almost $400. The next day, yeah, I scheduled an appointment, told him, you know, like, his leg was broken, and they right away made an appointment for us to go the next day. And so once we went to his appointment, like, we told them what the vet from the 24-hour, you know, animal hospital told us. And basically what he told us is that, you know, he would have to get his leg amputated, and that it might not be able to get fixed if we did surgery on him and stuff like that. And yeah, like, I don't know, like, it just didn't make sense. Like, he was recommending us like so many like offices and stuff where we can get Garfield surgery, and they costed a lot. They were like $2,000, $3,000. And also it didn't make sense because I'm like, he's a kitten, his bones are still growing, like, wouldn't it be able to attach unless if, like, you know, his whole leg was, like, you know, in pieces, you know, like, broken in pieces, because it's only like his femur bone, the only thing that was broken. Because if it was like a lot of pieces, then yeah, like, I would understand that, you know, he would need it amputated. So we took him to the vet, and, you know, our vet said, like, you know, he doesn't need it amputated. It's just, you know, his femur bone that is broken. Unless like his leg is broken in pieces, then yeah, he would need to amputate it. But yeah, the vet's like, no, like, you know, it'll heal on its own. The only thing we can't do is put a cast because it is like up here. It's like in an area where you can't really like, you know, put a cast or wrap anything around it. So yeah, basically they just told us to just lock him up in a kennel until his leg is fully healed. He healed in about like 2 months, I would say. 3 months, I think. Yeah, or 2 months and a half. I think it was 2 months and a half. Yeah, like we didn't get to enjoy him as a kitten. By the time his leg already healed, he was already grown up. Like he was already big. I guess like that was our experience, is like getting a kitten with a broken leg. I get like pets so it can help me, you know, mentally. I get really anxious and then I start getting really depressed. Having pets have helped me with that. Whenever Omar's at work and I'm home alone, then I feel like I'm not alone, and you know, I still have someone to comfort me. And so that's the reason why I also got another pet, because my bunny, she's already like 6 years old. She's getting older and older. She's already going to 7 this year in December. So yeah, like we've been taking care of her a lot, and you know, she is my first baby. Well, our first baby, because I've had pets before, but it is like my first, I guess, responsibility that I had to pay for with my own money, not my parents, because you know, before we had pets, like my parents would pay for everything, but now, you know, she was like my first like actual pet that I would have to be responsible for. And then, you know, like I got Garfield because, you know, she's getting old, so I decided to get him. As you can see, he is laying down with me. He's so cute. Like, this is what I mean, like he comforts me a lot and he loves being on my lap. So yeah. But yeah, like I instantly just fell in love with cats, and probably whenever I get my own house later in the future, I can get a dog. But anyways, like besides that, Garfield has been really good to me. He is a bit of a biter, like I don't understand why, but the vet said that it's probably just his personality. He just loves to play. But the good thing is he doesn't bite whenever I have visitors. He's usually really shy. My friends have pet sitted him because sometimes I would go out of town and they would come and, you know, take care of them. He's been really sweet to them. Like he'll cuddle with them and stuff, but I don't know, with me and Omar, he just bites us. Like he tries to play with us. But yeah, like that's an experience I have with him. Also the scratches and stuff. Whenever he was a kitten, he would scratch a lot because he'll try to climb on us and he would just like scratch. Like he'll like dig his claws into our skin. So yeah, beware of the scratching and the biting. Another experience is toys. He doesn't really play with his toys. He'll play with anything other than his toys. Like he doesn't play with his toys at all. Like he'll see like a lint roller on the couch and he'll start playing with it, and I'm just like, dude, you have your own toys. Like why don't you want to play with them? You know, I realized that every cat is like that. It's not just my cat. Like I even asked my vet, I'm like, is something wrong with my cat, or like, you know, is it like normal that he doesn't like playing with his toys? He just likes playing with anything else other than his toys. But sometimes he does play with his toys. He does have like a little toy box, and sometimes he just takes out toys from there and plays with them for a little while, but then he gets bored and just leaves it on the floor. I'm like, I'm gonna have to teach you to put those toys back in the toy box. Another thing is food. They can be picky with food. Well, he's not picky with his dry food, like he'll eat his dry food, but he's just really picky with his wet food. So yeah, you kind of have to find what flavor they love and what texture they like, because sometimes with wet food, they don't really like the texture of, you know, the meat, and so you really gotta figure out like which texture they like, and also like what flavor they like. Sleeping, we bought him a bed so he can sleep on, but he'd rather sleep with us on top of our bed. He sleeps like next to our feet. The vet said that it is safer for cats to sleep like next to our feet other than our, you know, by our faces, because you never know if they might end up having to carry a disease, and you don't want that like to get, you know, in your face or in your mouth and stuff. Another experience that I have is they like to do their biscuit thingies. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. I don't know if I have a video, but like they like to kind of like, how do I explain it? Hopefully I get a video of him tonight so I can just show y'all like what it really is. But anyways, like yeah, like but yeah, like he likes doing that a lot, and sometimes he'll do it like on my thighs, and it hurts because he kind of puts his claws in there. Another experience is like he sometimes likes attention. Like Omar will be playing video games and he'll just stare at Omar, and then he'll start meowing, constantly meowing, and I'm over here like, what's wrong? And he'll still meow because he wants Omar to pay attention to him. And whenever Omar pays attention to him, he's like, okay, good, like, you know, now you're paying attention to me. But once Omar gets back on his game, he starts meowing again because he wants his dad to pay attention to him. Oh yeah, and another experience I have is whenever I'm really busy is whenever he wants attention. But whenever, like, you know, I have free time and I try to give him attention, he doesn't want it. Like, he just tries to like run away from me. Like, he's like, leave me alone, like I don't want attention right now. And I'm just like, didn't you want attention like 2 hours ago? I asked one of my friends and she says that it's the same thing with her cat. But yeah, vet bills, they are kind of pricey. The first time he got his shots, it was like around $200. But depending on the vet where you go to, the vet where I go to, they're really nice. Like, they're really informative and they really know what they're doing. But yeah, like, I love them. They're really nice. They really do care a lot for, you know, the animal. And they always let us know if we have any questions. Sometimes they'll call us like at random times and they'll be like, oh, how's Garfield doing? And this and that. Because I've taken my bunny to other vets and they don't really like, you know, say anything to you. You know, like I finally found a vet that, you know, really knows what they're doing, and they really care a lot. They make us feel welcome. They make us feel like our pets are in good hands. But all I'm gonna say is, like, you know, just find the perfect vet. But yeah, so I don't know what else. Oh, sometimes I will bathe Garfield because sometimes I'll see fleas on him, and that's the only time I bathe them. They don't really need to bathe unless if it's necessary. Yeah, like also cats, they like to sleep a lot. And they're also quiet, which is nice. I think that's it. If you have a cat, please comment down below like your experience with your cat. I probably missed a lot of stuff, so just comment down below like what experience you had with your cat, to see if I've had that experience also, because I know like I didn't mention a lot of things here. Whatever I said is the only things that I could think of. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video, and comment down below what your experience is with your cat. Also, if you're new and you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe because I make random videos. But yeah, so I guess I will see you guys later, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.